I'm gonna do rear naked control. We're gonna take a look at some of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu requirements at the Shodan rank. I've got rear naked control, and then I'm interested in doing a choke, right? He's got a gi on. So my choke options, I've got rear naked control, or rear naked choke. I've got gi choke. I've got single collar bow and arrow choke option. So I've got the gi to choke him with, and I've got no gi to choke him with, right? So if he's got a gi on, one of the early preventions is to reach up and grab his own collar and then pull the material up and over his chin. So now, can I do rear naked choke? No. Can I do collar choke? No. He's defending the chokes very effectively if he's got a gi on, simply by pulling the collar over his chin. So now I've got rear naked control positioning, but I can't do a whole lot with it simply because of this position, right? So he's defended chokes very effectively. So now, in this position, let's talk about ankle cross submission. If I'm in rear naked control and I crisscross my ankles down here, am I in trouble? Yes. However, if I cross my ankles up here, am I in trouble? No. So the ankle cross is not a problem if it's high, because he can't do anything to affect change. He's got to use his legs. It's too high for him to use his legs. Let's change positions for a second. Sensei Drew, if you be the bad guy. So I'm in this position and he's successful. One of my first ideas could be to simply do this, make it hard for him to attack the neck. Next, I'm paying attention to his ankles. Hey, look at that. His ankles are across the hips. Would you not cross them? So his ankles are correct across the hips. Now let's say I want to make them cross, right? So what if I went like this and I just reached down and I grabbed his ankle and I just tried to pull it over the top? Does anybody see a problem? Let go of the gi, potentially. What else? What do you see? Yeah, what if he steps his leg over my arm? Would you step his leg over? Did he just isolate one arm in, one arm out while I'm just dilly-dallying with this leg? Now as he scooches back his hips, I'm gonna be inner triangle from the backside, right? So one of the risky components that we have is, if he doesn't crisscross his ankles and I'm interested in doing an ankle cross submission, how do I do that? How do I get his legs to cross? Well, I can't bring my hand down to the ankle, right? Because he's gonna bring his leg over. So now watch, what if I take this foot and I just walk it, walk it, walk it? Do I have a high ankle and a low ankle on his? High and low, because I did this. I elevated his. Now I want to make this one cross that one, but I don't want to do it in a way that jeopardizes him stepping over. So what if I shift my weight onto this leg? If I'm sitting on the leg, can he wrap it up and over? Now I can reach down and grab it, can't I? And I can feed it. Then I can square up my hips again, right? Square up my hips, I got the ankle cross. So now once the ankles are crossed, I'm over. You see? I'm under. How you doing, Sensei Drew? My hips come up. What if I push my elbows into your legs? Push my hips up. Can you unravel this? See where my hand goes back? My hand goes back. So chokes, difficult. So there's risk, definitely risk associated with dilly-dallying with the feet, but we're gonna do some items to mitigate the risk, make it so it's not quite so risky. A little weight on the legs so they can't throw it up and over. We're gonna make them crisscross whether they want to or not. The key component to make this whole thing viable simply is, are his feet low enough? If he has his feet up high in the belly, ankle cross submission not likely. Sound good?